Hey everybody! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I wanted to show you guys my go-to makeup look, and it is kind of a bronze halo eye with a pop of gold in the center of the lid. And I also used the new glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hill, the collab with Nicole Guerriero, and I am obsessed, to say the very least. And so if you guys want to see my go-to makeup, then just keep watching.
If you've seen my videos, you probably know that I always start out with MAC Painterly Paint Pot as an eyeshadow primer, and then I always set with Makeup Geek Babyface next. After that, I am going to go in with a transition shade all throughout the crease, and I am using Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie, and it doesn't matter how messy you put this on, just to work it all throughout the crease. Next, I'm kind of deepening that a little bit with Frappe from Makeup Geek. And next, I'm starting to go in with the shade Bake Sale, and I'm going to apply it to the outer and inner corners. So I'm slowing this down a little bit in real time for you guys to see it. And then I am going in with the shade Tan Lines. I am going to do a halo eye, so that's why I'm placing it on the inner and the outer corners. I'm switching off to the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm using a MAC 242 brush to deepen up the inner and outer corners. And this is just a shimmery deep brown shade, and I just love the way it looked on the lid. Next, for a pop of gold on the center of the lid, I'm using Copper from Mercier, and I am putting this all over the center of the lid up into about the crease area, and that's where I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to blend out the outer edges back with that same shade from the Morphe 350 palette and that MAC 242 brush. To really get that halo effect, I'm going to blend those two shades right over where that copper shade meets my crease. Next, I'm going in with just a Sigma brush and blending out everything so there's no harsh edges. Then I'm going in with the NYC Liquid Liner in black, and I am just using this to very thinly line my upper lash line. I also applied some lashes off camera because I cannot seem to do it on camera, and they're the Koko lashes in the style Queen Bee. And then I move on to the face, starting with the Ultra Fabulous Face Primer. And I'm just going to smooth this all over the face, and then I am going in with my Chanel Les Beige foundation in the shade N30 with this broken Morphe brush. As you can see, there's no handle anymore, and I'm just using it by the ferrule, so that's really classy of me. Next, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I am using this to conceal under my eyes and then also highlight other parts of the face that I typically do, down the bridge of my nose, above my lip, Cupid's bow, chin, and in the middle of my forehead. And then I'm using a brush from Sigma, and this is from the Baking and Strobing set, to blend everything out. And as usual, to prevent any creasing, I'm using my translucent powder from Mercier just on the areas I placed concealer. Then I'm going in to bronze up the face with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I love this stuff because it smells so good. I know I've used this in other videos. So I like to do this to sculpt out the cheekbones, and then also around the hairline, down my neck, and anywhere else where I want some bronzer. Then I'm going to go in with the Milani blush in Rose d'Oro, and I'm using this just all over the apples of my cheeks. Then I'm taking the MAC Fluid Liner in the shade Blacktrack, and I'm using this just to tightline my upper lash line because I felt like I could still see some skin peeking through. Then I'm going back in with that Caviar stick underneath the eyes, and this is what I'm just going to use on the inner portion of the eye. And then on the outer corner, I'm going in with Makeup Geek Bake Sale and a pencil brush to smooth that out. To highlight the brow bone in the inner corner, I'm using the shade Shimma Shimma from Makeup Geek. I also felt like I wanted to contour a little bit down the sides of my nose, so I'm just using an eye blender brush to do that. And then I need lower lash mascara, so I'm going in with Always Benefit Roller Lash, and I'm using this not only for lower lash but also to blend my natural lashes with the falsies a little bit. Next, I'm going in with my favorite part of the tutorial, and that is the newest glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I am starting out with the shade Daydream, and I'm using this all over my cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, and above the Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to use a little more, but not before I use my setting spray. And so I'm going to spritz my face with setting spray, and I'm using the NYX Dewy Setting Spray. And if you leave it on and while your skin's a little bit still damp, you can put on extra highlighter. And I'm using Kitty Cat from that same glow kit, and you can just tell it really makes the highlighter pop. That's a little trick that I've learned from other YouTubers. And because I'm high maintenance, I went with 3 lip colors. So I'm starting out with MAC's Faux Lipstick, and I'm using that just on kind of the outer portion of my lips. And then I'm going to go in with a Maybelline shade in the center, and this is in the shade Daringly Nude. And then I like to top everything off with a gloss, and I'm using the Bare Minerals gloss in the shade Sugar.
Alright guys, I want to say thank you so much again for watching this video if you made it all the way to the end. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. Sometimes I feel like I have a hard time coming up with video ideas, so I would love feedback. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!